And walking to work in La Crosse is becoming more common, especially as new housing developments pop up downtown. News 8's Scott Behrens is here to tell us what some of the benefits are. Scott.
Mike, last night we talked about how new bike and pedestrian paths improve the community as a whole, but they also have a big impact on individuals. In fact, people who don't even ride bikes can benefit from new paths being installed.
You immediately recognize the health benefits, the economic benefits.
Jason Gilman, the Director of Planning and Development in La Crosse, recently started biking to work.
When you look at the pie chart of somebody's household budget, you're looking at housing costs, energy costs, transportation costs. Those are big pieces of people's household budget.
By biking to work, Gilman saves money on gas and gets exercise at the same time. Something he says a lot of office workers aren't getting enough of.
Our economy is shifting from more blue-collar historically to more white-collar jobs where you're sitting in a desk in a cubicle and that kind of thing, and how bad that can be for you if you're not having some activity throughout the day.
But it's not just bikers who benefit from new paths.
Don't have to look for parking, don't have to deal with traffic.
With more people walking or biking to work, there's fewer cars on the road and more open parking spaces for everyone else, which is why city planners want to add more bike and pedestrian paths.
To make sure that if they want to get somewhere, they can walk there easily, they can bike there easily, they can take transit easily.
Taxpayers also benefit from more bikers because there's less wear and tear on the roads, so they don't have to be replaced as often.
You're looking at $500,000 for a mile of urban street, that's just for resurfacing, and you might be looking at as much as $3, $4, $5 million a mile for reconstruction.
City planners also pointed out that with more walkers and bikers, there would be a positive environmental impact in our area because there would be less emission from cars.
All right, so we heard in your story, just heard this, that it would cost about $500,000 up to that for 1 mile of road, just resurfacing it, and even more to replace it. So what is it costing the city to add these bike paths?
Well, right now the city's actually only spending around $50,000 on installing new paths, but city planners say in order to meet the city's needs, they really need to spend a lot more than that.
Okay, thanks a lot, Scott.
Thanks, Mike.